In a world dominated by oversharing and constant exposure, there exists a profound beauty in preserving certain facets of our lives as sacred and private. Join us as we explore 6 fundamental principles that advocate for discretion, humility, and mindfulness in our interactions with ourselves and others. From the ancient wisdom of philosophers to timeless truths that resonate across cultures, these guiding principles offer a roadmap to a more balanced, fulfilling, and harmonious existence. Number 1. Never engage in self-deprecation. In the words of Marcus Aurelius, the happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. Self-deprecation, the act of belittling oneself, only serves to poison our thoughts and diminish our self-worth. Instead, let's embrace the wisdom of Epictetus, who reminds us, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. When we speak ill of ourselves, we reinforce negative beliefs and perceptions, hindering our growth and happiness. Instead, let's practice self-compassion, treating ourselves with the same kindness and understanding we would offer a dear friend. Remember, every word we speak to ourselves shapes our reality. So let's choose to speak words of encouragement, empowerment, and love, nurturing a mindset of resilience and self-worth. Number 2, don't boast about self-improvement. True growth isn't about shouting our achievements from the rooftops, but rather about silently blossoming into our best selves. Boasting about self-improvement diminishes its sincerity and authenticity. Confucius famously stated, "Humility is the solid foundation of all virtues." Humility is the silent companion of genuine progress. It's not about seeking validation or recognition, but about quietly embodying our values and principles. Let our actions be the testament of our growth, speaking volumes in their quiet resolve and steadfastness. In a world filled with noise and bravado, let us cultivate the serene strength of humility, allowing our deeds to shine brightly without the need for applause or accolades. For true greatness lies not in the loudness of our words, but in the depth of our character and the sincerity of our actions. Number 3, don't be a glutton. Stop excessive indulgence. Moderation is key. Seneca once wisely remarked, "It is the power of the mind to be unconquerable." In a world inundated with excess, moderation emerges as the beacon of balance and self-mastery. Excessive indulgence often leads to dissatisfaction and imbalance in our lives. Moderation isn't about deprivation, but rather about finding harmony and equilibrium. By practicing moderation, we honor our bodies, minds, and spirits, fostering a sense of control and well-being. In a culture that glorifies excess, let us embrace the wisdom of moderation, recognizing that true fulfillment arises not from the abundance of possessions or pleasures, but from the contentment found in balance and restraint. Let moderation be our guiding principle as we navigate the complexities of life, cultivating a sense of harmony and wholeness in all that we do. Number 4, don't be a big mouth. Listen more than you speak. As Epictetus wisely stated, we have 2 ears and 1 mouth so that we can listen twice as much as we speak. In a world that often values the loudest voice, the true mark of wisdom lies in the ability to listen deeply. Listening more than we speak not only fosters understanding, but also cultivates empathy and connection. The lesson of listening transcends time and culture, echoing the sentiments of Lao Tzu, who proclaimed, "Silence is a source of great strength." By quieting our own voices and opening our ears to the words of others, we expand our perspectives and deepen our insights. In a society that often prizes speaking over listening, let us reclaim the lost art of attentive listening. Let us honor the wisdom of those who came before us, recognizing that true understanding arises not from the volume of our words, but from the depth of our listening. Number 5, don't be too focused on the future. As the renowned philosopher Alan Watts once remarked, this is the real secret of life, to be completely engaged with what you are doing in the here and now, and instead of calling it work, realize it is play. In a world that often pushes us to constantly chase after future goals and ambitions, the true essence of living lies in embracing the present moment. Echoing this sentiment, Lao Tzu wisely said, "If you are depressed, you are living in the past. If you are anxious, you are living in the future. If you are at peace, you are living in the present." Mindfulness, the practice of being fully present and aware of our thoughts, feelings, and surroundings, allows us to find peace and contentment in the here and now. Let us savor the simple joys of life, the warmth of the sun on our skin, the laughter of loved ones, the taste of a delicious meal. For it is in these moments of presence that we truly come alive, experiencing the richness and fullness of life itself. Number 6, don't be ungrateful. In the words of Marcus Aurelius, when you arise in the morning, think of what a precious privilege it is to be alive, to breathe, to think, to enjoy, to love. Gratitude, the practice of acknowledging the blessings in our lives, is a transformative force that can shift our perspective from scarcity to abundance. Seneca echoed this sentiment, stating, "True happiness is to enjoy the present without anxious dependence upon the future." When we cultivate gratitude, we recognize the richness of the present moment and find contentment in what we already have, rather than constantly yearning for more. In a world that often encourages us to focus on what we lack, let us embrace the wisdom of gratitude. For in the practice of gratitude, we discover that even in the midst of challenges, there is always something to be thankful for. In the pursuit of a happier and more fulfilling life, it's essential to recognize the significance of keeping certain aspects private, whether it's refraining from speaking ill of ourselves, embracing humility in our achievements, practicing moderation, listening more than we speak, being mindful of the present, or cultivating gratitude. Each of these principles holds the power to transform our lives for the better. Let us embrace these principles with open hearts and minds, committing to cultivate positivity, gratitude, and mindfulness in our daily lives. By doing so, we can unlock the door to a happier, more fulfilling existence, one guided by wisdom, compassion, and inner peace. Share your lessons in the comment section below, so we may learn from your experiences